Hello there, I am Lile. Welcome to Lile Slow Reading. Today I want to talk about this book for you, The Moon and Sixpence. I worked as Li Lianmen's reader for a year and taught 52 books to everyone. They are all Chinese and foreign classics, classics of national style and some bestsellers. There is only one criterion for selecting books. Call it I love them. Right. But the book I'm going to talk about today is a book that I particularly like. This sentence is sixpence all over the place. But he looked up and saw the moon. Sixpence is money. The moon is a dream. Then you are illuminated by dreams. Or is it illuminated by money? This book talks about such a choice throughout. The protagonist of this book is called Charles Strangery. The famous painter Gauguin is his prototype. So he wrote a story about a man. I deeply remember the feeling of reading this book for the first time. Just sit in a chair and read it in one sitting. I never stood up at all. No water, didn't go to the toilet. He didn't have any other thoughts. It's so beautiful. Let me read you a paragraph on the back cover. Banker Charles is middle-aged, successful career. In order to pursue his secret dream of painting, he suddenly abandoned his wife and son and left home. In a foreign country, he suffers from poverty and illness, but he became more and more determined and persistent in his dreams. After experiencing all kinds of bizarre encounters, he made a decision that shocked everyone. What matters is the next sentence. The long life of the world is fleeting. Someone sees dust. Someone sees stars. Charles was the man who spent his life chasing the stars. Jump! Therefore, this book has always been particularly popular one year on Douban's annual reading rankings. The Moon comes first. Liu Cixin placed second in the three-body. Yu Hua ranked third alive. But without exception, they are all telling their heroic dreams in life. The title is The Moon and Sixpence. The moon represents the ideal of being high above. Sixpence is approximately equivalent to 60 cents of RMB. Is to be stuck in the mud. Basically, you wouldn't bend down to pick it up if it fell to the ground. But it symbolizes secular life. Neither the moon appears in this novel. There was no sixpence. The name of this novel is completely at your fingertips. But you must understand this book, because it gives everyone the opportunity to see another life. After reading it, you will definitely gain something. The protagonist, Charles, was like a jerk at the beginning. But as the story progresses, you're going to fall in love with this bastard, because he lived so thoroughly. He had not compromised at all with his life. You can envy him. You can even be jealous of him. You will say to yourself secretly in your heart, then why can't I live like this? Just over 100 years ago, another famous snake rider, Oscar Wilde, said, I don't want to make a living. I just want to live. This is the theme of The Moon and Sixpence. Let's take a look at this story. Open this novel. The first sentence is written, seriously. When I first met Charles Strickland, I didn't think he was anything special at all. Wow. This is a person telling the story of Charles, another talented painter. So who is this person? I am the embodiment of the writer Morgan. Another talented painter is a madman in the eyes of others. These two people had no intersection, but because of Charles's wife, I became the chronicle of Charles's legendary life. At first, everyone was like the author. I don't think it's anything special to say about this man named Charles. But few people today deny his greatness. What has time changed? Let's first take a look at Morgan's definition of greatness. What I say about greatness has nothing to do with politicians with a changing fortune or soldiers with a rising tide. The greatness of such people stems from their status, not your own qualities. Once the form changes, these people soon became insignificant. But Charles Strickland's greatness is worthy of its name. That is, he will not be obliterated with the passage of time and the change of dynasties. On the contrary, his importance became increasingly evident. Gauguin is like this. Van Gogh was like this. The same is true of some figures in history. Maybe you don't appreciate his art, but no matter what, it's hard to resist this gift. He moved you, capture you. The days when he was ridiculed are over. Its shortcomings are accepted as necessary supplements to its strengths. there is no doubt about one thing. That is that he really is a genius. In my opinion, the most interesting thing in art is the artist's personality. If it were unique, so even if he made 1,000 mistakes, I can forgive too. So don't think that I don't understand art. Art is difficult. I don't understand artists either. Artists cannot be understood. It also ignores the importance and interest of this story. Indeed, he is good-looking and interesting. He taught us how to identify unique people. Even if he is an artist,